Hi guys, it's Mel from Mel W Scrapping. I'm here to do a layout for you yet again for 30 days of sketches, Christy's Beautiful Life, day 29. We're nearly to the end. So we've got, even though it's 30 days of sketches, we've got 31 days, so we've got 31 sketches. 29, 30, 31, 2 more to go after today. Yay! Anyway, so we're nearly there. We've nearly done. I've kept up to... I've got to do one at the end because I missed number 15. So I need to go back and do that. So, yes, so that's what we're going to do. And we're all doing a fabulous job. And there is so many different takes on the sketches. It's unbelievable and so pretty and beautiful, some of them. And some of them, you know, are doing really, really good things. And you think, my God, how did they do that? And how did they keep up with it all? I know my good friend Kristen from Kristen Harden's channel. She is just on the ball. And I think Brianna is too from My Scrappy Life. I think they're ahead. I wish I was. And I'll give another shout out to my good friend Tara, who I know is with me in spirit, because she's just as trying to catch up as I am. So yes, so I know we're nearly there. We're nearly there, so we're going well. Now, I also do I also play along with the little series that Jacqie from Jacqie Crafty does and Jen from Kay's mum. We do the Freaky Fast formulas. And Jen from that has decided that on her videos from now on, she wants to give shout outs to people, you know, to encourage other people to go and check these people out, you know, their channels out and help them out and help them grow. Which I'm hoping I had already been doing with a couple of people anyway. I do like to give a shout out to Jacqie and Jen because I know they're both close to milestones with their channel subscription, and it helps them grow and it gives them encouragement to keep going, and at least you know people are actually enjoying what you're doing, and maybe getting something out of it. And I'm with her a little there. I think we should all be giving shout outs to different people. So I'm going to give a shout out today to Jen on Kay's mum. Thank you for all your support. And Jacqie, you've been very, very supportive of me. There's Tara, who's been, Tara and Brianna, who's been helping me, push me along to get these done. And Kim Ferguson, she's another one who does some beautiful work as well. And so I think it's just, just nice to give, people that you are friends with and people that you enjoy yourself and love to watch their work, just to give them a shout out. So I'm going to have all their links down below in the description box as well. Oh, and of course there is also my good friend Kristen from Scrapping on the Fly. She's going to be starting a new series next month, which I'll be playing along with, which you might all like to keep an eye out for. And it's to do with all our scraps. Now, if you watched my Let's Get Organised video, you know I've got lots of scraps. Putting our scraps together and making layouts from them and trying to get our scraps used. Okay? So if you're interested in that, watch out for lots of videos to come for next month. Now, this sketch for day 29 is by Jessica Fenn Hill. Let me just get it up a bit bigger. This is today's sketch. So it's got a big title. It looks like 3 areas for embellishing. Another fairly simple one that you could either make simple or not make simple. Up to you. I did a simple one for the last one, so I will do not so simple this time. Or, well, sort of simple, but not so simple. I'm going to do a bit of stenciling on here. Let's get a bit of scrap paper. I'm going to just go around the edges with my stars. I don't know if that will work very well, but... Or maybe we'll just go... No, let's go around the edge. Let's do something. Let's be crazy. Right, now I've got a mini close to my heart ink pad here called Cranberry. And I'm going to go with that. That's my blank ink thing. I need my cranberry little pad thing here. So I'm going to go up like that so that I can get one in the corner. I'm not going to, you know, come right down. I just want to go around the edge a bit. Doesn't matter if you're going up and down, whatever you think is good enough for you, really. So as you'll see, I'm not such a fancy person. Sometimes I do like to be fancy if I've got the time to be fancy. Today I don't have the time to be fancy. As you'll see, I just made a mistake, a little boo-boo. So let's go there a bit more. Some of that will get covered. It keeps attaching itself to the ink pad. Right. Why that keeps going under? Oh, it's from that. From the edge. Okay. Silly edge. I always like to help other people out to help promote their channel. People have helped me out on the way. And I know I'm nearly to a milestone, and you know, it just gives you a nice feeling that you've done something for somebody. That's just me. Helped out a friend yesterday, so I didn't get any scrapping done. And but right, there we go. Now that's our cranberry inking done, and with that one I'm going to give it a bit of a clean straight away. Sometimes the inks can stain and not want to come off until we go to ink the next time, and then all the colours come off. That's bringing a bit of brown off. I must have some, I mustn't have cleaned it properly. Something on there, that's for sure. Not a clue what. Anyway, let's just go on the floor with that. Where's the, I've got an old pajama top here I use. Wow, that's really stained. That's going to have to go in the sink and get washed with soap and water. Okay. No, not to use them again on that pencil. Right, this looks alright anyway. We'll turn it that way. Right, now, got two strips. One's a bit shorter than the other, and I'm actually going to mount them on a little bit of scrap red that I had from the last page, I think I did. So I've just got a little bit of blue. I have inked around the edges in black on everything. I was going to use that side and then turned it over and thought, no, I like that side better. So, changed my mind. Now, the photos that I've actually got, it's very messy in the background, but This was 2020. Let me write that down. Photos 2020. When we first had to do homeschooling. Now, we didn't have the internet on at that stage. I'm going to turn it that way. And I had to pretty much run into town when we had the modem and everything. It was already there, ready to go. I just hadn't got it hooked up because I thought until Danina really necessarily needs it, I wasn't going to get it till high school. Because, yes, she had an iPad for school, but they didn't have to do any work at home on the iPad for school. Like that was, you need to be connected to the internet. But when COVID hit and we had to do homeschool, I think it was the end of the first term of grade 5. Actually, I can't remember now what it was. It's definitely grade 5 work. She was 21, was grade 6. Yeah, 2020. I had to rush into town. Be in there for as soon as the Telstra shop opened. Those that live in Australia know what I'm talking about. Because otherwise you're waiting nearly 3 hours to get served. I had to have the internet put on and activated pretty much, you know, for the next day. Because we only really got 24 hours notice that this was going to happen and it was going to start. I then had to call into the school and they had all the kids' stuff in packs outside the classroom on a bench, and you had to go and find your child's stuff and go. I then had to come home, get it set up, and she said, well, I don't have a desk, where am I going to set up? And I just said, well, dining room table's your desk today. And for the rest of the time that we had to homeschool, so my ironing pile there, my ironing board's there. It was coming up to Easter, so I had some Easter decorations out. Over this side, after I cleaned it all off, I got the dining room table all set up with calendar and her, you know, things that she liked and all the bits and pieces from school that they gave me, you know, the jar, and then we had a little blackboard here, and, you know, set that up, and yeah, it's like I was the teacher, and oh my God, did I not want to be the teacher. I kind of knew what I was doing because I'd spent so many days in the school from kinder that you know, helping the kids with their reading and their words when they first started, you know, learning how to spell and say words, and hang how am I going to put this? I'll just put that I kind of knew how the teachers went about things. So, but on the days that my husband had off, because they went to only working a certain amount of days. So let's go. He was the teacher that day because, no word of a lie, everyone, there were certain things at school I hated with a passion. To this day, could not do them if you asked me to. So, it come to fractions, and I freaked out. And I went, oh my goodness, no, Darren, take over. He said, oh, well, I wasn't any good at them either. So we had to look it up on the internet to help her do these maths questions, because my daughter struggled a little bit with maths as it was. We had to do, they did Zoom 2 or 3 times a day with the teacher. We had to have certain things done by certain times and then emailed to her, and she even set artwork, and we had to sit there. I think I did one with her, and Darren did one with her. We had to sit down and do artwork with her. You had to watch a video, watch this person do the artwork, and then you had to have a go at it. It was like, oh my God, please, no. So, of course, I was so glad when school went back. But, yes, so we had a go. We had a go at it. Right, I'm going to go. Let's just start off a few little clusters. One there, one there. Let's use up these little stickies. I've only got that one, I don't need that. Let's go a pair of scissors. What else have I got there? Oh, I put that, where'd I put that? Oh, up there. I didn't get it all out. There was a thing for artwork I was going to put up there. I'm going to go create over here with all these splashes of paint. Not that it was paint, but it was all ruler work. Ruler and abstract art. Things like that we had to do. It was, oh, it was unreal. I'm going to put a little coffee mug there. I've got a little coffee mug there because she was able to have a drink at a desk. Alright, I'll put that one. Got a little globe here. We could pop a little globe on somewhere. Let's pop a little globe up here. Super student. They did a good job with their homeschooling. There was one young guy on there who every Zoom meeting with the teacher, honestly, I said if he didn't become something, then he needed to become a comedian because he was absolutely hilarious. Right, I've got a number 5. I can use that. Maybe I can't use that. Let's just go that back. I don't think I'm going to do much more. I want to put lines on because I want to document. And I'm going to document over here. So, yes, it was a rather daunting experience. They had to be given Zoom meeting things to be able to get onto their teachers, passwords, codes, and that was a new experience because none of us knew how to do that. So, there's paperwork sent home for that. And I'll document about that later on because there's quite a lot to document. Alright, let's just pop that up. And I'll put that education stuff. Now, what else have I got out? I had this, but it's not really... Oh, I might put it at the top. I know it doesn't really match. Oh, I don't mind it, actually. I'm just going to pop it at the top. I had a title that it had Expect Nothing and Appreciate Everything. And to tell you the truth, I think it was the most my husband and I appreciated school was when this happened. Because I'd be trying to show my daughter how to do something and she'd be, that's not how you do it, that's not how you do it. And I was like, Darren, your turn. Now, what have we got? I've had some of these out. Nah, I don't want any of them either. Let's put that over there. What dimensions have we got? Can we go the little brown ones or what have we got? Let's go these little cream ones. Let's get some of these used up. They're old. Okay. So we'll just pop them in around our little clusters here. That didn't come off. I'm going to go over this side. Is that sticky? No. Not very. Just go with my fingers, I think. These are so old that they're losing their sticky and leaving it on the... Oh, see? That's how old they are. Right. And up here. There we go. And that's all I'm going to do. So that is my day 29, all done and dusted. And I've got space to do all my journaling down there, which I'll do it later because there's just too much otherwise. Okay, so if you think you might like to have a go at this sketch, by all means, press pause, take a screenshot and have a go at the same time. If you do like what I've done, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be great. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It doesn't cost to subscribe, like, or comment. The same with everyone else down below in the description box. It doesn't cost to subscribe, like, or comment to them either. I will have the people that I said at the start of the video, their channel links below. And I'll also have the 30 Days of Sketches playlist that you can go to and check out all of the sketches, all of the takes of the sketches. Lots of inspiration. You would never have a, creative block ever again. Because there's some beautiful ones there I'd like to even scrap lift. So thank you everyone for watching. And see you in the next one. Bye for now.